So after a successful docking episode this morning, the drama continues and is hopefully now done for the rest of the week. Let us all cross everything that we own that there will be no further drama for the rest of the week, preferably for the rest of the year. So I cast off from the pontoon. Everything was fine. That was a little bit hairy. Had to figure out how to do that, which lines to loosen, so forth. And anyway, got that done. Came around to pick up the buoy. Picked it up first time for the mooring, but it dropped off. So put it in reverse and picked it up again. And I had put it in reverse and then went forward again to pick it up. And as I reached over to the port side of the boat, one of the lines on the buoy wrapped around the propeller. So I got a wraparound, my first wraparound. Hooray! Anyway, it was bad. And I was freaking out. So I have to call out my absolute saviour friends at Sydney by Sail, particularly Josh in this instance, who once again came to the rescue and helped me out by, I rang him, I said, I don't know what to do. He said, drop the anchor. So I dropped the anchor. I was a bit worried that the anchor might not hold. So he said, cool, he gave me some advice. So I called Marine Rescue rather. They're like, yeah, we don't have anyone out today, so no. But we'll call the police, the water police for you. So they call the water police. The water police are like, sounds like you're fine. So yeah, nah, we've only got one crew out and we're not going to help you. So that was all good. So they all said, you have to get commercial divers out. And I'm like, okay, sure. So I got, I had a number for a diver, but he didn't answer. And I got some numbers from Josh at Sydney by Sail, and the first one was out of business, but he finally got onto someone, and Steve's crew at Bowline Marine. Sorry, I just had to check the name there. Steve's crew, Rob's crew, actually, the divers at Bowline Marine Mooring, dropped what they were doing and headed out from Lane Cove directly to me. And at the same time, Maritime New South Wales, the guy who looks after the moorings out in North Harbour, because the woman, Alex, who looks after the moorings here in the Middle Harbour, is off today. The guy, Hayden from Maritime, came around to hold my hand and keep me company and prepare to tow the boat should we have to cut the line on the mooring. So I was sufficiently supported, and at the same time Marlo stayed on the bed and kept out of the way because he understood the seriousness of the situation. Anyway, the divers came out because I didn't do it myself for two reasons. One, it's not a very good idea to go diving off a boat by yourself. You should always have one or two, preferably two people on board when you go diving, to even snorkeling, to look at things. And in this instance, obviously there was just me, and also I'm not sure I could have got back on the boat because I haven't yet tried in anger my safety ladder, which is just a rubbish sort of plastic thing that is only there for emergencies. So that's the first reason. And the second reason is it's damn cold. It is like winter today. Anyway, so the divers came in, and luckily it was just the tie-on rope for the actual yellow buoy, the mooring rope, and the attachment of the buoy to the mooring rope were not damaged at all. So we didn't have to cut them. We just cut the cut the top rope off, and it's a very soft and thin rope, and it did no damage to the propeller or the shaft. So it absolutely worked out for the best. We were able to get the boat moored, my anchor held, everything went as good as it possibly could be. I had money in the bank to be able to pay for the divers, which was great, and Maritime were great, and I feel very supported, very lucky, and very thankful to have these services on the harbour to help me out, and also, most importantly, to have friends in Sydney by Sail who are really just the best people. So thank you, Josh. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you a lot. I've now done that. First one chocked up, so I know what to do now, and hopefully I won't freak out as much next time about doing it, if it has to happen again, which let's just all cross everything that never happens again, because honestly it's well, and yes, I've got my lifesaver jacket on because for two reasons. One, it's good to have that on when the boat was not under control, and now I'm keeping it on because it's the warmest jacket that I have, and it's freezing cold. And I'm about to head off downstairs into the cabin and have some lunch and consider my choices. See ya.